Hello, parents. Jessica Chavez here with Arizona Science Center here for Parent Resource Live. We are a resource that has been here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday throughout our lesson plan series. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. We are so glad you are here. We are a resource to you. So for the past 8 weeks, we have created curriculum aligned to Arizona State Science Standards, about 150 minutes of content each week designed just for you to do with your students. So we've had a lot of fun doing different life science activities. We've done maker mindset, we've done chemistry. Last week we tackled space, and this week we are so excited because we are in our last week of lesson plans, which may be a relief for some of you as school is winding down, but also we are going to be covering light and sound. So it's a really fun week to end our series, but we are so excited to share that with you. So if you are on for the first time, please check out our website at azscience.org because there are all of our lesson plans on our website as well as additional resources just for you. So along with our lesson plans, we do provide a parent quick tip of the day, but I'm going to run through the lesson plans first and then we're going to get into that quick tip. Okay? All right, again, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I will be reading them. I follow up and I will be writing back if you need any other resources. So last week we covered space, just as a little bit of a refresher. We learned about satellites. We had a NASA challenge. It was really exciting and fun. And this week we are moving into light and sound. So basically we're going to be learning about what are the properties of light and sound, how does that impact us, and how do we use that to our advantage when we're creating things. So our K2 audience is going to be learning about how the 5 senses react to light and sound. And so how are we alerted when we hear something, or how do our eyes act when we see a certain bright light versus something else? So they're going to be doing a fun activity today, for today, they're going to be going around the house looking at all the different ways and sources of light and sound energy that are around and collecting data on that. Then on Tuesday, they're going to be starting an engineering design challenge that aligns to the standard about light and sound, where they're going to be creating their own instrument. So again, we're going to be doing it throughout the week. So they're going to be in the ask and brainstorm phase, where they're going to start thinking about what kinds of things make vibrations that will actually make a sound. So they're going to be doing that, which will be a lot of fun. And our 3, 5, and 6, 8 audience are going to be doing something similar. It's not similar to K2, but similar together, but they're going to be learning about refraction and reflection. So they're going to be learning about how the relationship between objects and light work, and they're also going to be learning about the redirection of light waves around an object. So really fun. They're going to be doing a couple experiments with that, but that is a little bit of a preview into what they're going to be doing with that. So if you need any resources for that, again, please feel free to ask. We have a lot of extensions with that, and it's just a lot of fun and a great way to end our unit here. So last week, as far as our quick tips, we dived into a couple different things. We talked about retelling, we talked about semantic mapping, and then we ended the week with basically a brain break. So I want to show a quick example of one of my examples. But when our students are kind of focused on one thing or another, they have a hard time when it becomes redundant, just to kind of keep focus and keep that energy up. So we introduced some brain breaks. So hi, Robert, great question. If there are less sunspots, does this mean we are heading into a solar minimum, meaning cooler summers? That is a great question, and hopefully we can investigate that this week, maybe with our 6, 8 audience. So we'll be back on giving you resources for that. But also, like I said, we were talking about brain breaks, but then how do we engage our students in questioning? And sometimes when they're younger, it's a lot easier to get those questions, but as they get a little bit older, how do we get that information? So we're doing Chit Chat Cards today, and Chit Chat Cards are exactly that. They're just little prompts to get your student to think about just other topics, maybe fun topics. I start out with fun topics today, but then how do you get them to engage a little bit more in their thinking? So originally when I decided to share this, I was going to put it on a little ring, like a key ring, and then kind of just rotate through, but I'm like, how do we engage a little bit more? So here I have these old Uno cards here, and I'm sure if you don't have them, you can find them almost anywhere. And I just added some of my prompts to my Uno cards. So I made the error that mine are a little bit bigger font than my card space, so I'm sure you'll do a better job than me. But some of them are fun, like if you were handed $50, what would you spend the money right away or would you save it? So again, we're trying to have a brain break, but we're also engaging in speaking and listening, which is also a standard. So making sure the students are speaking about the actual thing that you're asking, that comprehension of it, and being able to articulate their own answer. Again, so here's just some fun activities. What is the food you could eat every day for the rest of your life? If you could be a gold medal winner in any Olympic sport, which sport would you choose to play? So you can add these prompts. But then as you start talking about different units and maybe making something more general, when you're asking about comprehension, like you can ask them things more related to the topic. So I might want to ask about refraction and how does refraction impact underwater? And that might be a prompt to ask. But again, you're playing a game. You're also giving them prompts to recollect on what they were learning about. And then it's just a great tip to share and to do. And so it's kind of a fun way to have a brain break, play a game, and get a resource out of them. So on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about depth of knowledge. And what that means is we want to get beyond the surface level. You know, when our kids say, oh, it's cool or it's fun, we want to make sure that we're getting a little bit more of depth and we're actually being able to see the depth of knowledge that they're getting, and it's not just at a surface level. So I'm going to be introducing you to the depth of knowledge chart, and we're going to be talking about ways to ask and get deeper questioning and reasoning from your student. So I didn't want to overload you on a Monday. Hopefully you've had time to kind of sit back, relax, maybe have some quiet time to yourself. If not, I hope you have that later today or this evening. But again, we have resources this week, Wednesday and Friday, and we're really excited to share and be a resource for you. So if you need anything, please let us know. Check out our website. Besides our lesson plans, we have great videos. We have DIY activities that are very short activities with minimal materials needed for that. And then also on Facebook at 9:30, we had Early Learners Live, which is a book that's always attached to an activity. And at 1 o'clock, we have live demos. And today, Esther is going to be showing makey paintings, which would be really exciting and fun. And additionally, just check out our YouTube channel too. We have great videos. Everything that we do is recorded and saved there. You can make your own playlist and make it really customized for you. And then parents, we know that you're more than just a parent, that you're a person as well. And there's some great resources and articles just how to kind of handle what's going on in the world. I know as things are shifting, it's adjusting how we think about things, like going back to work, or we're just adjusting our lives. So hope you have a great Monday. We're here for you. We understand that this is a difficult time. So if we can do anything to support you, please let us know. And we'll see you Wednesday. Have a great day.